So let me guess, you've just gotten home from school and you're determined to finally be productive for once and get some studying done. So you plop down at your desk, spend around an hour having a snack, spend another half an hour making a perfect to-do list and then rewriting it, spend another hour on social media or watching Netflix, and then finally start studying, only to fall asleep at your desk after 5 minutes of work. And unfortunately, at least in my case, this didn't just happen once. This would be regularly happening after school, especially high school, when I was completely tired all the time. So how do you finally be productive after school? Is the answer 40 cups of coffee, or maybe a foolproof contraption that won't let you fall asleep? Well, while I can't answer for everyone, of course, in this video I'll go over some tips and methods that I developed in high school that have helped me ever since stay productive after school and be more energetic even when I'm deadly tired and don't feel like doing anything. So first off, I highly recommend establishing a routine, and in my case, and I feel like this might be for a lot of people, there were two possible ways for this to go. So in junior year, my after-school routine almost always consisted of naps. This was primarily because that was my peak time of drinking 500 cups of coffee a day, leading to lots of problems like insomnia, high levels of anxiety. So a bonus tip is I highly recommend not overdoing it with the caffeine. So if you're going to sleep like I was at around 1, 2 in the morning and waking up at like 6:30 in the morning, it's unfortunately pretty unrealistic to expect a lot of yourself immediately after school, especially when you've already been doing 8+ hours of studying. So something that worked for me was doing power naps or actually sleeping a bit, usually 1 to 2 hours. And I would usually do this pretty much almost right immediately after school. But in the long run, if you're more of a night owl and you know you'll be studying a lot during the evening hours, this can be really essential for getting your energy back up, especially if you're chronically sleep deprived. So if you're like me starting senior year of high school where you have a more normalized sleep schedule, then instead the first thing I do when I'm coming home is exercise for around 15 to 20 minutes, not too long since especially senior year I had absolutely no time. Overall, it just really helps you get up and wake up after 12+ hours of sitting all day long. And then right after that, I usually would either have dinner or some kind of snack consisting of carbs and protein to fill myself up with some energy. And then usually an hour after arriving home, I would finally start studying. So another tool that can help you if you're struggling to stay on top of your goals and habits after school is Fabulous, today's sponsor and the #1 self-care app to help build better habits and achieve your goals. So Fabulous has a 14-day study skills challenge that helps you stay on track with your daily study goals and enhance your learning experience. So this challenge helps you boost your study habits and also increase retention of knowledge while staying on top of your daily goals of studying after school. So the Fabulous app acts as a digital coach and happiness trainer, and it uses insights from behavioral science to help you live the life that you want. It helps you stick to your goals and daily habits with science-backed daily routines and helps you make small steps every day that then lead to long-lasting changes. Fabulous has a free version, but if you want unlimited habits to add to your routine and take part in all programs and exercises that they have, you'll need Fabulous Premium. So you can either work on your after-school routine through habits, which come with timely reminders and really cool animations to keep you motivated, or journeys, which immerse you into a customized personal adventure over several weeks that help you commit to positive actions via regular letters to yourself and motivating lessons. So overall, I really like the daily routines that Fabulous helps you create because I personally really want a more structured afternoon and night routine, and I also really appreciate the daily water drinking tracker reminders since I always struggle with remembering to drink enough. So start building your ideal daily routine. The first 500 people who click on the link in my description box will get 25% off of a Fabulous subscription. So something that always really helped me be productive after school and still helps me to this day is making a to-do list. But usually when I was in in-person school, I would try to do the to-do list actually at school whenever I would have free time so that I wouldn't waste my time at home, because especially when I was younger, I would genuinely use planning as a form of procrastination. And if you're like me and you kind of struggle to always stick to the times that you set for yourself and your time routine, then something I recommend doing is making a prioritized to-do list. So I instead break down all the tasks that I have planned for the day, so it's not just one giant task at a time, but lots of small broken down tasks by priority, since I don't have unlimited time. And this just helps me see everything in bite-sized chunks so that it's not overwhelming and I'm not that likely to procrastinate.
Alright, forget about the bike. Listen, a D is one grade. It's not the end of the world. You'll catch up. You'll do better. You're a hardy, stubborn stock, my dear.
And finally, something that really helps me is reverse planning or tracking, where instead of planning out your ideal schedule after school that you're probably not going to stick to, I instead write down what I actually accomplished in the afternoon, and then I keep a log of it, so you can have it in your bullet journal, you can have it in your notes app, you can have it on a piece of paper somewhere, see how much progress you've been making, see that you've actually been getting things done after school and not feel so bad, and also see how much you can realistically accomplish in an afternoon versus your ideal version in your head. And you can focus on just trying to be a little bit better today than you were yesterday. So something that I also find helpful is using hot-cold showers. This really helps me wake up, honestly. I use these all the time, especially when I'm in finals week or just really tired for whatever reason. And honestly, I find these even more effective than caffeine, which again, I recommend not loading up too much on.